Welcome back with my friend
Stefan.
Today we're actually gonna watch Divert. Living, never heard of them before, but we did find something interesting. We think it's about them explaining their first experience of the Philippines, and we wanted to know what we have in common and what they're gonna say that we don't know yet.
Or how similar their first experiences are to ours.
So let's go.
If you can still remember your first experience.
No, I can't. So let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go. You better ready.
Okay.
You'll just take me down there?
Yeah, no problem about money.
There are certain unique things about the Philippines that can be
problem about
controversial among visitors and travelers. And flashback to the time we were first-timer traveling to the Philippines, we have always wanted to share our first impression we got with you here. And here are top 10 first impression we got from the Philippines that blow our mind away completely as a foreigners. These are things we think are gonna put you in shocking moment and might amaze you as well about the Philippines. And in this video, you basically see our first impression toward the Philippines categorized into two main parts, which would be the first impression we got from people of the Philippines and the impression we got from the country itself.
Yeah, that's what
nice
we said.
separation.
Yeah, that's what we said before as well, right?
Yeah. Number 9 surprise.
That's really good.
If you are solo travelers especially, or if you want to make local friends wherever you go, you will love it here in the Philippines. There is no problem to make friends here at all. From our experience, Filipino are great at initiating the conversations.
To do spaghetti?
They can come up with so many questions to ask you.
First time here? Yeah.
And stories to tell you, and that totally make you feel welcome and comfortable as a travelers.
Is this your first time? Yeah, both of you. Yeah, that place is beautiful. Where? Spaghetti? Yeah. Where are you from the States?
I'm from New York. Yep. And she's from Bangkok.
Ah, really?
Ah, she's a Thai.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like a
No.
typical Thai.
I think, well, maybe is it a...
I don't want to draw conclusions too
yeah.
fast, so good I waited. Met in South Korea. Alright, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's impossible that you will feel ignored or lonely in the Philippines.
Okay,
as long
because of the
as
accent,
you are
I was
open
like
to the
questionable
locals
where.
here. Filipino kids will offer high five with you first. Locals
Yeah.
will say hi or wave at you first. People seems to be very interested when they know you are traveling to their countries.
And you look like a Filipina.
There we go.
Exactly. So we're not the only one taking that.
They will
Only the
even
accent is
invite
different.
you to eat with them and their family as well.
We just saw it on the side of the road and they just, come on, try it.
Nice.
Oh, it's
Is it good?
Delicious?
Delicious? Yes.
Every sentence seems to end with po.
New surprise.
Okay, just 1 second. A quick recap of the other one. I found it really interesting because I thought about it like while they were saying it, and I didn't really have that experience. This I think also because I am a lot with family, and the times I wasn't with family, people weren't really coming to me or talking to me at all.
Yeah, everybody is very friendly, but it's not necessarily that they initiate conversations, because I had the same. I didn't experience it like that. I experienced the extreme friendliness, which is amazing. Only it's just not that they on the streets initiate a conversation or something. Just like the clip, like when you take a cab or something, of course they talk, but that I think happens in every country. Like if you take a cab, it's
the politeness was very real, and the friendliness also. But I think it also might be because I'm with family a lot, and I don't really see the whole outside of it. But when I was with Glenn in El Nido, and the time we were with
the three of us,
it really didn't happen at all.
It's more tourists talking to each other rather than locals.
Maybe it's because we were with three, and we're not really open towards.
Also, when I was by myself in Manila and stuff,
gotcha.
It's not necessarily that people come to talk to me, but when something like that happens, the conversations are always nice. So
yeah. Very polite, very friendly for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Experienced this greatly in terms of Salamat Po, which at first
Salamat
I think
po.
altogether means thank you, and then after spending time in the Philippines for a while, we came to find out that it's
Respect.
actually so hard to find the exact meaning for po.
Po.
Po is added among the Filipinos basically to show
Yeah, it's weird.
politeness. It's kind of
I know,
like
I know.
A lot of
ka or kap
foreigners
in
have
Thailand.
trouble
Speaking of
saying it properly.
politeness, it seems like in the Philippines
Oh,
it is
next to
common
price
to
already.
address everybody as ma'am or sir, which the title is not about feeling superior or
True.
inferior
Yeah.
or the status of hierarchy, but simply a matter of showing respect. Greater respect in my opinion, because not only did we hear it from the waitress or waitresses in the restaurants call us sir or ma'am, but anybody we met called us sir or ma'am. Seriously, there's no other country where we were called sir or ma'am as frequently as we were in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Used
This is very
differently.
true. This is very true. That actually should be an example for every country, I think, because I really like that you respect each other, and it's just polite to say sir and ma'am, I guess.
Yeah.
So it shows some respect towards each other, and they should do it all over the world, I guess.
I think it's good that they start like with your own family, with kuya and ate. So you start with your a manang for elders. I think my mom, maybe it's Ilocano. I already forgot. But if you start internally, then of course
I think this
externally
is
it's the
in
same.
line with po.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and ate and kuya, it's all in line with the respect towards elderly, but also just towards others in general. And that's a good
I like it as
example
well.
for the rest of the world. It should be
sure.
globally implemented.
Oh.
All right, next.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Of course, you land in the Philippines.
That's not a
First thing you
surprise,
get
man. Everybody
is
knows.
And you hear karaoke.
Red Horse.
Philippines is the land of karaoke and singing.
Some
We
memories with
notice
Red
people
Horse?
sing karaoke almost
no, but
everywhere
I do
we
know
have
the
been
alcohol
in the
shots with it.
Philippines. Karaoke! I thought it was in the radio.
I thought it was a recording too.
Yeah, but
It's really good.
Not bad.
I bet you they hired her just
Yeah, everybody in the Philippines can sing.
Filipinos, like most of Filipinos are really good at singing. And there are a lot of
Yeah.
karaoke here too. Speaking of
Oh,
practice.
Very good.
Practice make
we
perfect.
always see the dominance in McDonald's, which the popularity among locals and number of stores seem to outweigh the local fast food restaurant or fast food chains. Of course, McDonald's is world's largest food service organization. However, here in the Philippines, we instead notice more numbers of local
Jollibee?
fast food setup, especially the popularity of
MD
Jollibee, which we see them more than we see McDonald's. One advantage Jollibee had was offering hamburgers and other fast food with the distinct Filipino flavor.
Spaghetti.
the burger has pineapple on it.
Pineapple? Is it pineapple?
Yeah.
I would love that. People will disagree with me.
The burger is very, very crispy. Very good. I'd say it's better than McDonald's, definitely.
For instance, Jolly Spaghetti has a sweet meat sauce
Yeah, that's your
with hot
favorite.
dog slice. Fun fact, Jollibee has captured
My
more
mom
than
actually made it over
65%
here
market
when I
share
was younger.
of hamburger
Tried
market
to
in the
replicate.
Philippines. So here, if you are in the Philippines and sometimes
Yeah,
you
the
feel the
Italians
need
will
of having
disagree.
some burgers, some fast
But
food,
it's a
fried
Filipino-
chicken, or
Yeah,
spaghetti, the
Asian
best way to
spaghetti,
still
Filipino
feel
spaghetti.
local Filipino style taste and eat fast food at the same time, you should not miss Jollibee then.
Oh, lumpia.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, before going to the Philippines, we have no idea what is the history behind the country itself. We have just heard about the beauty of the country from so many people we met
can understand.
while traveling. But when we arrived
Yeah,
there,
that's the first
all
thing
the
people
names,
think
either
about.
street name, city name, island name, people name. What is your name again?
The city, Enteng in Tagalog.
Beer name. Some sentences
San Miguel.
sound so Spanish.
Yeah, of course,
to us.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Zapatos.
Yeah.
Some
Zapatos.
architecture also look very Spanish influenced. Some of people we met
Yeah.
there even
Yep,
can
yep.
speak Spanish together with Tagalog and English. Fun fact though, do you know that even the name of Philippines itself was given to honor the King Philip II of Spain?
By now we know all this.
Food in the Philippines offers a variety of tastes that cater to almost everybody's liking. But one noticeable thing that Filipinos is fond of is eating pork. You will be able to get pork everywhere you go, especially in Cebu. One of the more popular foods of the Philippines on special occasions is lechon, which is a whole pig roasted over a charcoal fire.
I don't eat pork, but that looks
For the
good.
meat lovers, you will love the Philippines. And for vegetable lovers, you really won't see as much vegetables. You will see some, but you will mainly see lots of meat. Money in the Philippines is no problem. If you are in need of help, you will get help, and money does not matter in this case. Wow.
We've seen that in one of the other
this
episodes.
is actually really shocking to me.
By who, but yeah.
Hello.
I never noticed this myself because I never bargain because it's already cheap for everything.
Punang waterfall. Punang.
And he says it's wrong again.
Should be right down there, right?
Appreciate the effort.
I have like 25 pesos in my pocket, man. I can't afford a guide.
I have no pay or guide you.
That is crazy.
Kuya Ricoy, join to you punong-punong.
You'll just take me down there?
Yeah, no problem about money.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Cool.
When we broke down in southern Cebu on a motorbike,
very cool.
we were far away from the city limits where we can't get the motorbike fixed. We were stranded, but the Filipinos came to help us and fix the motorbike. And incredibly, when we offered them money, they did not want any money in
I love
return.
it. Look how everybody pops up to help.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a surprise. Maybe surprise if you get there that it actually is this beautiful.
Yeah, not photoshopped. It is really that gorgeous.
It is really good.
And beautiful. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below if you feel like these things we share with you will blow your mind away, as well as we hope this video is helpful for you in managing your expectations on what you might see and experience while being in the Philippines.
Oh man.
By no means do we want to criticize this country. We are here to basically share our experience we have had with you.
You didn't criticize the country at all. So
that once in a lifetime you have to visit this country. The Philippines has plenty to offer to everybody. Either the best island getaways, mountain stunning nature, food, culture, and even people. Thank you so much for watching. And if you
Alright.
Alright. I'll let it run out. Okay, that's it.
There's nothing more.
As soon as I said it. Okay, nice. I really appreciated the way that he actually separated the things.
Yeah.
Because we said it like...
I like the setup, indeed.
I don't know which episode it was, but we actually said that for us it really is a separation between like the culture and the people, and of course for me, family, and just what you can actually see as an experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really like the...
I really like the setup. Like the first top 4 was like the country, the beauty of the sceneries and whatnot. And the others were about the culture, the food, and the politeness and the respect. And it's kind of cool in a vloggy way that they shared their experience, their first time experience with the Philippines. And a lot was similar apart from the first one, Surprise 9, with people walking up to you and talk to you. That didn't happen a lot to me. Although all the conversations I ended up having were all great and with so much respect and friendliness and kindness. Maybe it is because they're traveling as a couple, that the couple is more approachable. I don't know.
Yeah, no, don't understand why all the surprises and it kept on saying surprise.
Yeah,
surprise,
they
surprise.
just tried to make a top 10. It turned out to be a top 9, and to make it fun, I guess they called it surprise. A lot of them weren't surprises, but good observations, I guess.
Yeah, I do understand some things that even though you hear, like the friendliness of the people and the politeness, you heard it all before. There's actually a saying about it, of course. But when you're actually there, the experience are I think different, because even here we're polite and friendly, but much more reserved in that kind of stuff. No, we really are, because in Amsterdam, even now when that's what I mean.
Yeah, as a traveler, you'll be welcomed, friendly and whatnot. But
we are travelers over there when we are there. So for me, I see kind of similarities, but it's much more warm over there. I can really feel and the difference. But I must say, for me, it's also because I have family, so I might be a bit biased or different in that. Well,
I'm not biased, and I can tell you, I enjoy the company way more than a lot of other countries. I mean, in general, people are kind and nice, but they just set a new standard. They just raised the bar, I think. So Dutch people aren't like. Not nice, but still it's just a different level.
I agree with that for sure.
And the other surprises, I kind of understand that they call it surprises, because you hear about it, you hear about the beautiful scenery, you hear about the kind people, but it's different when you experience it. So it is a surprise when you really experience it, really see it. I think that's the surprising factor, that it is even topping your expectations, I think. So what he said in conclusion, everybody should at least visit once. I fully agree, and maybe even more if you can, if you have the financial means and the time on your end.
Really nice separation of things, and they did a good job, and I think that's pretty much it. We really didn't learn anything, but I did think we can put it next to our own experience, and I kind of totally forgot mine, so I'll just say this again, because mine was a while back. But really nice.
My experience were quite similar, so apart from the number 9, it was all quite similar.
All right, so until the next one.
Yes. Ciao.